What's up, guys? So, quick little update. I know I said I was going to get into my tutorials a little bit more. I'm working on them. Don't worry. They will be coming. They should be up soon. But real quick, I finally got to do my project that I wanted to do with my Warrior NozX. Uh, it is a marble two-color die. So, an orange and Kelly green at the top. Uh, Once again, disclaimer: if you dye your head, it voids your warranty, so you can't return it if it breaks. So wait until your warranty runs out before you dye your head, unless you have that kind of money and it doesn't really matter to you. But so this is the Irish themed kit that you can get from East Coast Dyes. It is 20 millimeter mesh. My girlfriend got it for me for my birthday back in April, and I just haven't had any time to really go all out with dyeing it and stringing it up. And I just posted a picture of it on Instagram, so if you guys follow me there, should be up on there with all the different views. But for you guys, it's my Hermes pocket, so it's not exactly a tight pocket, and that's not the type of pockets that I like. I don't like the the channel to be super crazy tight like that. I'm not one of those type of people. I like a nice smooth baggy type of pocket most of the time, just because when I cradle it, like, it'll end up like that if the ball's in it. So I like being able to feel it hit my plastic on the sidewalls when I'm cradling real hard, or right before I'm about to crank it. But so 20 millimeter mesh. If you guys wanted the pattern, it is a 9 diamond top. It is, you start on the third hole, wrap around, come back through it, skip a hole, uh, skip a hole, single interlock, uh, single, double, triple, single, single tie off. So that's the sidewall pattern for this head that I'm using. I mean, it doesn't have a whole lot of holes like nowadays most heads do, so don't really have much of an option for what you're going to string into it. But this thing is just amazing. I thought it was an already awesome head when I first got it, and now it's even more amazing. The orange really pops when I'm out in the sun with it, and the green is just dark enough to where the contrast between the orange is perfect. There's only green and orange string throughout the entire head. The kit originally had black that my girlfriend got me, and it didn't look that great, but I'm going to use it in a different head. Also, I have a head that's going to be a stick rather, or if you guys want to buy the head or shaft separately, we can do that. But I'm probably gonna have I'm not sure if I'm gonna put it up on my eBay or yet or not or whatever, but it's gonna be a whole stick. I already dyed it. This is sunshine orange full one color dye on an STX Bionic. It's very lightly used uh, prior to the dye job, so it's all cleaned up. It's a little warpy if you want to use it like that, but it wasn't. That's because of the dye job made it a little softer, but I think that's good. You don't want an entirely stiff Bionic, otherwise it breaks more commonly. But so I'm going to be putting a rocket pocket, and that's what I'm going to use for later on for a couple of my tutorials. I'm going to try and put the tutorials with this head to make it a little cooler and better for you guys. It's going to be an all white with brown brown leathers from Chillax Customs. Their leathers are great. I got it in my Evo TI for my just old school traditional stick that I have now, and so they're thick, you only have one hole. It's a little hard to get them through the bottom hole sometimes, but I think I won't have any trouble with this. And even if I do, I'll just switch them out and put some white ones in, and then it'll be an all white rocket. And so that's going to be the head. And then what my buddy wants, he wants to sell the shaft too. It is, I'm not sure if you can see it. It is a Wario Crypto Pro Diamond shaft. A really light, sturdy shaft. I just retaped the bottom to make it a little fresher. Cleaned it all up. There's no more stickiness anywhere. If you can hear, still has the kind of sandpaperish texture. It won't tear up your gloves if that's what you worry about. So it's just for a little bit more feel, even though while still being smooth. So that's gonna be my next big project in order to sell my buddy's stick, and I'm gonna get a portion of the sale, but it doesn't really matter. Uh, Also today I got in. I don't know if you guys are real big on using eBay or not, but you should probably get into it just to see what's out there on the market and how much stuff will cost. I got this Easton Lacrosse's launch strung for $20, free shipping, $20. I had to bid for it, but uh, if they're not, people really aren't going that high of bidding. People, and they're only up for like 2 days or something, but they're always up, these Easton launches, and they're really good heads. They're really underrated in my opinion, even though like Easton only has technically two heads out, which is the launch and the stealth. But the stealth nowadays has three different versions: the high school, the X, and just college. I believe that's the three. But so it's a really underrated head. It's nice and sturdy. It's a little flexy. I mean, I'd use it for face-offs. The whole, you know, I'm not even really sure what it's called, but the cushion. I like to call it a torque screw because as you create tension, it pulls it back. And one of my players just put a pita pocket in his. He lost his torque screw, so his is basically an onset head, so straight. But I guess it works for him. And his dad is real jealous. He's like, "That's my, that's my stick, right?" So it's whatever. But those are my updates for now. Been kind of on a binge of dying heads lately. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm hoping to do a lot of things during this summer time and in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. So bear with me, keep laxing, and go check out Chillax Customs, East Coast Dyes, all those great things. As I keep going, I'll probably be putting more and more stuff in the captions so that you guys can go check out all the stuff that I usually get, all my sweet stuff. And I had a couple people ask me what gloves those are. Those are STX Rebels, and I bought those like maybe 3 years ago, 3, 4 years ago, and they're still lasting. I haven't really been using them super intensely, so they're not wearing out too bad. I'm gonna try and get a new set of gloves sooner or later, but whatever. Alright guys, talk to you later. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll respond to your comments, guys. I promise. I'll try and get them back to you as soon as possible. Check you later.